Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Atlanta Braves vs Philadelphia Phillies. Our team pick is Atlanta Braves minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. After dropping 4 out of their first 5 games after the All-Star break, the Phillies have now won 4 straight games. Philadelphia will now take their 29-22 road record into Atlanta, looking to move closer to the Braves in the standings. After Sunday's action, the Phillies are 3rd in the NL East and 9.5 games out of 1st. After sweeping the Arizona Diamondbacks with a 1-0 win on Sunday, the Braves are 2nd in the NL East, trailing the Mets by 3 games. Atlanta is 36-21 at home this season and leads the wild card race in the National League. The Braves are 5th in MLB, scoring 4.74 runs per game, and 2nd, hammering 1.56 home runs per contest. Austin Riley leads the Braves with a .360 on-base percentage, 29 home runs, and 68 RBI. The home field advantage has been important in this rivalry recently, as the Braves have taken 11 out of the last 16 head-to-head games played in Atlanta. I expect the Braves to be able to utilize the home field again, as they are as 35-17 as a home favorite this season. The Braves also have the pitching advantage with Spencer Strider on the mound, who is 2-0 with a 1.04 ERA against the Phillies this season. The Braves' bullpen behind Strider has a 3.18 ERA and 1.15 WHIP this season, as opposed to the 3.85 ERA and 1.33 WHIP by the Phillies' bullpen. As competitive as this rivalry has been, 9 of the 10 games this season have been decided by 2 runs or more, so I will grab the Braves on the run line. Our total pick is under 7.5 runs. Detroit Tigers vs Minnesota Twins. Our team pick is Twins minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Tigers are far removed from the proud franchise that was a consistent contender throughout the 60s, 70s, 80s and even the early to mid-2010s. As this season pushes into August, it is apparent that the 2022 season is once again a lost season. The next line of business for Detroit will be decisions on a number of key veterans and whether or not the team should move on from them to help strengthen the rebuild. The Tigers have some veteran everyday players that could be useful for playoff contenders, and there has even been speculation that the Tigers' most consistent starter this season, lefty Tarik Skubal, could be available for the right price. On Monday night, Skubal took the hill for the Tigers and put the Tigers in position to win with 5.1 shutout innings. Up 2-0 in the 8th, the Tigers gave up 2 runs to tie the game. After taking the lead in the 10th, the Tigers allowed a 1-0 odd RBI single to tie and then a 2-run walk-off home run for the 5-3 loss. The Twins were extremely active in the offseason, and the moves have helped the team inch closer to a potential AL Central Division title. With that said, it will be interesting to see what the Twins do as the August 3rd trade deadline gets closer. The Twins, as could most playoff contenders, use another arm in the rotation as well as bullpen help, but they have not been actively mentioned in any potential deals as of this writing. The Twins spent a significant amount of money to put together a contender, but they still have assets to make the team stronger as the Guardians and White Sox chase them in the AL Central Division standings. On Monday night against Detroit, Jose Miranda continued his stellar play of late with a 2-run single to tie the game in the 8th, an RBI single to tie the game in the 10th, and then came around on Gio Urshela's 2-run walk-off home run to give the Twins a 5-3 win. While Archer has struggled thus far in July, this particular matchup should work in his favor. Archer has won 2 out of his last 3 home starts this season, while the Twins are a solid 27-22 at Target Field this year. On the contrary, the Tigers are one of the worst road teams in baseball at 16-35 this season and are in the midst of a rough patch, going 5-15 in their last 20 games. In addition, Archer will benefit from facing the Tigers' soft-hitting lineup and should be able to get the Twins into the middle innings against Detroit's subpar hitting. Meanwhile, the Twins are hitting nearly .250 at home this season and should benefit from facing a rusty youngster in Manning in this matchup. Our total pick is over 9 runs. And here is why. The Tigers have one of the worst lineups in the league, making it easy to think that the upcoming game will be a low-scoring one. However, the Twins have been carried by their lineup and both teams look to drive in runs from the first pitch. The Tigers lineup should attack Chris Archer, who allowed 6 runs in his previous start, with Harold Castro, Javier Baez, and the rest of the lineup making contact and plating base runners as a result. The Twins, who average 4.53 runs per game, should run up a score with Luis Arias, Byron Buxton, Carlos Correa, and the rest of the lineup, making hard contact and swinging for the fences against the Tigers pitchers to circle the bases at will. The over should cover in a high-scoring game with both lineups stepping up. Chicago Cubs vs St. Louis Cardinals. Our team pick is St. Louis Cardinals. And here is why. The Cubs are out of playoff contention. They are third in the NL Central and 13.5 games out of a wild card position, with 61 games left to play. Chicago has won 7 of its last 10 games, but dropped their second in a row on Sunday, falling 4-0 to the San Francisco Giants. The St. Louis Cardinals are second in the NL Central and trail the Milwaukee Brewers by 3 games. They are 29-20 at home this season and, since the All-Star break, are 4-4 overall. The Cardinals lineup is led by 2 of the best all-around hitters in the game in Paul Goldschmidt, .329 AVG, 24 HR, 78 RBI, and Nolan Arenado, .290 AVG, 19 HR, 60 RBI. The team is 4th in stolen bases, led by Tommy Edman with 21 and Dylan Carlson with 8 swiped bags. Adam Wainwright, 7-8, 3.28 ERA, is scheduled to make his 21st start of the season on Tuesday. Wainwright has faced the Cubs 56 times in his career and is 17-13 with a 3.89 ERA against them in those games. In a more recent sample size, Wainwright is 1-0 with a 1.59 ERA in his last 4 starts against the Cubs since 2020. The Cardinals have been the superior team to the Cubs all season and come into this series with a lot to play for. The Cubs are just playing for pride right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of their top hitters is dealt before this game. Wainwright has been strong at home this season and against the Cubs recently. I will take the Cardinals, who are 21-11 as home favorite this season, to beat the Cubs, who are 18-24 as a road underdog and 1-6 in their last 7 games following an off day. Our total pick is under 8 runs. And here is why. The total has finished under in 6 out of the last 8 games that Chicago has played in St. Louis. In addition, the total has also finished under in 4 of the last 5 games that Chicago has played on the road and in 6 of Chicago's last 7 games overall. Adam Wainwright has allowed 2 earned runs or less in 3 of the last 4 starts for St. Louis. Keegan Thompson has allowed 1 earned run or less in 3 of his last 4 starts for Chicago.